Hello, the students of class 8. Welcome to everybody. This is Mousumi Kormokar, Assistant Teacher English, Muthuranath Public School, Borishal. In the last day, we completed or we discussed about the finishing or concluding lesson of Shamima's story. But now, today I am going to teach you another lesson of this unit. So please get ready with all of your necessary equipments. Dear students, I think all of you have taken all of your necessary equipment. So please, let's start our today's journey. Dear learners, please look at this screen. What can you see in this screen? Please observe and think it for a moment. Dear learners, I think all of you can easily understand that these persons or they are the persons who are showing their love, affection for trees and for nature world and for nature. So these persons or they are called the nature lover or tree lovers. Next, tree lovers, that means the persons are tree lovers. Dear learners, our today's lesson is a man who loves tree, that is unit 5 lesson 4. Dear students, do you know this person? You know that some people in this world come to glorify this place. These people or these persons do not think for themselves, but they think for the betterment of the other people, betterment of their society, betterment of their country, as well as betterment of this world. They are called the humanitarian or philanthropist. As long as they can live, they do their good deeds to make the world a beautiful place, to make this place more habitable. This person is like them. He didn't think for himself, but he thought for the betterment of the other people, betterment of the people of his village. His passion is to plant trees and to provide his villagers with oxygen, shade and other things. So he is also a humanitarian or philanthropist. Next. So let's introduce with him in detail. You can see in this screen that his name or the name of this person is Kartik Pramanik, and his father name is Suren Pramanik, and the name of his mother is Subhash Bala. Now it's turn to his address. The name of his village is Tarapur and it is under Shibganj Upazila, and lastly the district is Chapai-Nawabganj. His birth year is 1942. His profession or occupation is a hairdresser. That means he is a hairdresser. Passion. I think all of you have a passion, and his passion is planting trees, and it's undoubtedly a noble passion, and the quantity of plants more than 100. His identity is a nature lover. That means he is a nature lover. Dear students, now there are some keywords. Please let's know the meaning of these words. Profession. Profession means occupation, job, business. You can understand from the picture that he is a hairdresser. Here is an example that Kartik Pramanik is a hairdresser by profession. Number 2 is sapling. Sapling, here you can find a little plant, and so the meaning of this Word is sibling, plantlet, sprig. And you also can find an example that Kartik used to plant sapling. Number 3 is mission. Mission. All of you have a mission, and it means that duty, operation, target. No mission is succeeded without a mission. So everybody should have a mission. Here you can find a picture of a big tree, and it is synonymous to gigantic. It is also a gigantic tree. The meaning of this word is huge, massive, and large. What a gigantic tree it is, and it's the example of an exclamatory sentence because there is a sign of exclamation. Passion. Passion means here you can find one person and one bird, a bird who are showing their love, their affection for their children. So passion means desire, love, appetite. These are the symbol of heavenly passion. You know that fatherly and motherly love called the heavenly passion or heavenly love. Let's have a tour to the furthest corner of Bangladesh. Here you can see Chapainabotgons in the green color and Shibgons, Sonamorjid. Dear learners, Sonamorjid is the name of a renowned mosque in Bangladesh, and it is situated in Chapainabotgons. Here we can find Mr. Pramanik, and he is passing his time with trees, with nature, and here is the word Tarapur. That means Tarapur is a name of a place. Kartik Pramanik lives in this village. That means his village name is Tarapur. Here we can find a picture, and before 70 years Tarapur was like. That means 70 years ago Tarapur was like in that picture, and there were no trees in that place, but it is the picture of today's Tarapur. In this picture we can find that this village is renowned with green trees or greenery. So it is present Tarapur, green Tarapur. Next. Dear learners, here we can find the picture that two persons are getting exhausted. That means they are exhausted with the scorching heat of sun. No shade, there is no shade, so Kartik would get tired in the scorching sun like the pictures, as there were no trees in that place. So the people are getting exhausted. They get exhausted in the scorching heat of sun. So he began to plant trees to think about the betterment of the other people, the people of his village. So his tree planting mission started at the age of 10. When he was in the age of 10, his mission, that means his tree planting mission, was started. Dear students, please open at page number 50. Now I will read out the text and please follow me. At the farthest corner of Bangladesh, there is a village called Tarapur. In this village, there lives a man named Kartik Pramanik. He is a hairdresser by profession, but a nature lover at heart. His passion is to plant saplings which grow into gigantic trees. He started planting trees when he was only 10 years old. He remembers what his father once told him. My son, you can earn the blessings of God by planting trees. He was never forgotten what his father told him. At present, he is 63 years old. Dear students, you can underline these two lines. That means his passion is to plant. That means he started planting trees when he was only 10 years old. That means when he was only 10 years old, his tree planting mission was started. And now the line is at present he is 63 years old. You can underline these two lines. He has planted hundreds of trees in his village. Many of the trees are now 35 to 40 years old. Once there were hardly any trees in his village. Dear learners, hardly is a sign of negative indicator. That means there were no trees in this village. Karthik used to go to different houses for his job. At times he would get tired in the scorching sun, but there were no trees under which he could sit and rest for a while. Thinking how people suffer in the heat, Karthik began his tree planting mission. Occasionally, Karthik would wake up early in the morning, take one or two laborers with him and set out to plant trees. He would walk long distances to plant trees, carrying with him some dry food and water. He would pay all the expenses from his own pocket. You can underline this line also. Karthik has planted trees beside the roads in and around the bazaar, schools and colleges, open fields and many other places. At times, it so happened that Karthik would go to water his plants at 10 or 11 p.m. People asked him, Karthik, are you mad? What are you doing so late at night? Karthik would smile and say, what to do, sir? I have to work hard the whole day to earn money for my family. I don't get time during the day. But my trees would die if I don't water them. Here water acts as a verb. So I come late at night to look after them. Even today, this old man continues planting trees as many as he can. A man who can hardly sign his name is leaving his signature all around in nature. Though this person, Karthik Pramanik, is not a literate person, but he is leaving his signature all around in nature. That's all for Karthik Pramanik. And now it's turn to section B, that means true or false. Number 1 is he planted the first tree 50 years ago. I told you to underline 2 lines. So there the line is at present he is 63 years old, and we have gotten a line that he started planting trees when he was only 10 years old. So you have to minus the number of 10 from 63. So the result is 53 years ago. The correct information is, it is a false information, and the correct information is he planted the first tree 53 years ago. Number 2, Karthik borrowed money from others to plant trees. You know that it's also a false information, and the correct information is he would pay all the expenses from his own pocket. Number 3, he would plant trees around his hut only. No, you also know that it's also a wrong information, and the correct information is he would plant trees everywhere. That means the places are beside the roads, in and around the bazaar, schools, colleges, open fields and many other places. It's the last number, that means number 4 is at At times, Kartik would water his trees at night because he felt lazy during the day. No, it's also a false information. Kartik is not a lazy person at all, and the answer is at times Kartik would water his trees at night because he had the other works in the daytime to earn money for his family. Here, please come to number C section, and here some multiple choice. And first number is Kartik was a dash by profession. Number 1 cultivator, number 2 tree planter, number C tree laborer, and number D hairdresser. You know the answer that it's hairdresser. Number 2, his mission is to make the village green by number 1 cultivating paddy in the fields. No. B growing grass in the fields in all the fallow land. No. Number C is planting fodder for the cattle. It's also wrong, but number D is planting many trees. Yes, it's the answer that his mission is to make the village green by planting many trees. Number 3, some of Kartik's trees are big, and you know that gigantic is the synonymous to the word big. So here the answer is gigantic. Number 4, some of his trees are, from your text you can find the answer that some of his trees are now 35 to 40 years old. Dear students, now there is the homework for you, and it is the section number D. Read the text again and answer the following questions. So there are some questions, and firstly the question is, who is Kartik Pramanik? Number 2 is, how do you understand that he is a nature lover? From this text you can understand that he is a nature lover. And number 3 is, why did he plant trees? Number 4 is, what do you understand by the saying, a man who can hardly sign his name is leaving his signature all around in nature? And these questions are for your homework. Please read the text again and again, and please try to solve these questions in your own language. And lastly, thank you everybody for watching this video. There is a proverb in the last section that plant tree, save environment. So we should plant more and more trees to save our environment. Lastly, again, thank you everybody.